So the type of orders that are out there that you can do within, trading, they can be confusing and they each have their own purpose. But understanding the type of orders that you're taking or the orders that you're like placing is very important. It'll honestly determine your trading strategy. Like certain strategies require you to use certain orders. And there's certain orders that I would never recommend using, except for like in special circumstances. And I have examples of all of that in this video. So let's go through this video. So we're going to go through the basics right now. Some of these, like the buy, long, and the short sell, like I went over those in a different video. So if you haven't seen that video yet, then this is the first time you have ever seen this. But if you've already seen that, I've already talked about it in a different video. So yeah, but we're going to go over it again because it's important. So types of orders: buy/long. That is when you trade an asset with an intent to make money on it as the value/price of that asset goes up. You have to sell out of a long in order to exit the position. When people buy or long something, they enter that trade with the intention of whatever the value of that is, that the instrument that their asset that they're buying, they want it to go up. So they buy, right? Like in this case, this would be the buy point. This would be a buy entry point. And they want price to go up. This green is all the good, right? Green is good. Green is money in your pockets. Like green is money that's flowing to you. So when you buy, you have the intention of making money on the way up. And if it goes in the opposite direction, right? If it goes down, then you're losing. And whenever you want to get out of a buy or a long, you have to sell, right? So this would be your selling point out of the long. So you would buy here, or you go long here at that point, and you would sell here or short out here. Like depends on the software that you're using. Some softwares they only say buy and short. Like they don't say buy and sell or long and short. Like you just have to know these terminologies. I'm just letting you know that. You have to know these terminologies. I know it can be confusing, but you got to know it. So you sell out of a buy. Just remember that. Sell out of a buy. You make money on the way up on buys. Short/selling. Let's get into that. So short/sell or shorting/selling. That is when you trade an asset with an intent to make money on it as the value/price of that asset goes down. So in this case, this would be your entry point, right? And you want price to go down. This green is below this entry point price, right? So this is showing you that like you're making money when price is going down. You're losing money when price is going up. And whenever you short or sell something, you're betting against whatever is occurring. You're saying like this is not going to go up anymore. It's going to start going down. So like I said, you make money on the way down. You have to buy out of a short in order to exit that position. This can kind of be a confusing like concept. Just think about it like this. When you buy something, right? When you buy something, you have to sell out of it to like get whatever you just bought out of your hands into the possession of somebody else. You sell it to them, and then that's the trade that occurs, right? In this case, let's say you're trading futures and you're trading the Dow contracts, right? You have one contract that you got right here. You would be selling your one contract at 42,653. Like that would be the value that you're getting for that one contract. In this case, you sold, which means you're doing the opposite of buying, right? The opposite of buying is selling, but you're doing that first. So you're selling first. And when you want to get out of yourself, somebody has to be willing to buy something that you're selling, right? Regardless of whether it's a buy that you're selling or it's a short sell that you're selling. Somebody has to be willing to buy whatever the hell you're trying to sell. I know that's kind of confusing, but like I said, bro, you buy something here, you have to sell here. Somebody has to be willing to buy what you're trying to sell. In this case, you're the seller. You're the first seller. There was never a buyer, right? Just forget the buyer part of this. You're the seller. You're the first seller. And somebody still has to buy whatever you're trying to sell because you entered in a position and you're trying to get out of that sell position. Somebody has to buy. Somebody has to get you out of your sell position. So this would be the point that they buy, right? You have to buy out of a short in order to exit. This would be the exit position. Somebody bought your sell position. But once again, quick recap. When you short, you make money on the way down. You lose money when price goes up. It's as simple as that. When you short/sell something, you make money on the way down when it goes down, and you lose when it goes up. That's very important to know because we get into this on the next slide right here. For shorting/selling, theoretically, the price of anything can go up infinitely, which is the risk that you assume when you short/sell anything, right? So in this case right here, you wanted it to go lower, right? In this case, it did go lower. But let's just say instead of this buy, let's say you shorted right here, right? And you wanted price to go down here. but price is going up higher. So you're losing. As this continues to occur, you're continuing to lose, right? This is the thing with selling. In this case, I'm going to go over here. So this is the thing with selling though. In this case, you see how price is at 44,393? Then this was the Dow. The Dow can only go from 43,393 down to zero. It can't go any lower than that. Like it can't. It can't go below zero. Zero means it's worthless. There's nothing there, right? So it can only go from 43,393 to zero. So there's 43,393 points of like gain of profit that you can make in a short. Like that's the max that you can do. But this can go up to 500,000 if it really wanted to. But hypothetically speaking, this price, this 44,393, that can go up to $443,931. If that occurred, that'd be 10 times whatever the price is right now. So had you shorted in this area, you'd be down 10 times whatever the amount of money that you were risking from that point. So this is what I'm saying right here. This is why shorting is much greater of a risk compared to when you choose to buy or long anything. Because when you're buying or longing anything, you're buying right here with the intention of it going higher. So it can infinitely go up as high as it wants to go. It can go up to 1 million in this case. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it could have. It can only go down to zero from this point. It's the opposite with this. It can only go down in your favor to zero, but it can go against you infinitely. It can go up as high as it wants to go. However high the market wants to go, it's going to go up that high. And if you're shorting, you're losing that whole time. The more it goes up, the more you're losing. In this case, when you buy or long, the more it goes up, the more you're winning. Okay? Just remember that. So you do not have to short to be successful in trading. If you solely want to focus on buying or the buy side of things, you can still be an incredibly successful trader. Maybe even better of a trader than someone trying to play both sides of the market. You can have a niche of just buying. That's what I'm saying, bro. You do not have to do this. You do not have to short at all if you don't want to short. Like you could solely be like, I want to pay attention to buys. I only want to do buys on every single chart that I trade. I am never going to short. I'm only going to look for buys. You can do that. I'm not telling you to short. But if you want to be a well-rounded trader, you have to know how to short. Some of my best days were from shorting. Like I made the most money from shorting. So I'm just saying, I'm not telling you to short. I'm actually telling you not to short until you know what the fuck you're doing. Until you know what the hell's going on with shorting, don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. But once you figure out what it is, like even paper trade it before you even know what you're doing with shorting, like with real money. Paper trade that shit so that you figure out the dynamics of it, how it all works and everything. So it gets like, you're not confused. Paper trade everything before you do anything. It just makes it easier for you to understand whatever the hell is going on. Don't put real money into nothing that you don't know about in anything in life, not even just trading. Don't put money into something you have no idea what you're doing with. Okay? Don't do that. So I'm just going to throw this out there once again. You do not need to short because if you short, you can lose infinitely. This is what happens with the AMC short sellers situation. That's what the short sellers were supposed to lose infinitely because they could. Because you have to buy out of a short position, right? You have to buy out of this. You have to buy out of this. If you want to buy out of that, price rises when people buy. Yes, like when shorting, I'm telling you, man, you really have to pay attention because it can just keep going higher and higher. I've seen incredible short squeezes happen while I was trading penny stocks, and it literally, like, you can't get out because price is going higher and higher. So you're just getting fucked this whole time. Like, you want to get out at this point, but price keeps going higher. But you're losing even more. So now you can't even get out at that point, and you're down, and the price keeps going higher. Now you really got to get out, but price keeps going higher. And it just instantly, like, telling you, man, you do not have to short. I'm not trying to scare you away from shorting. I'm just telling you, you really have to understand what you're doing whenever you short. Yes, so just remember that. All right, y'all, I know I look like the light-skinned 2014 Justin Bieber right now because of my hair, but we're going to get over that. I got two things to mention real quick. Number one, I am releasing the full course that this video is a part of. The full candlestick price action trading course is on YouTube right now. It's over 18 hours of free trading game. There are so many golden nuggets in this course, you're not even going to believe that it's free. But I believe this information is so valuable and so helpful for everybody. I just want it out there, honestly. I truly feel like everybody has the potential to benefit off this information because if you can read a chart, then you can profit off of it if you know how to read it with the candlesticks. And this information that I'm giving you guys, it can be used to trade on on any sort of candlestick chart, right? Whether it's Apple's candlestick chart or Tesla's or gold's candlestick chart or Bitcoin's or XRP's or euro versus the dollar or British pound versus the dollar, other stock markets around the world. It doesn't matter. If there's a candlestick chart, you will have a severe edge in reading it. I truly believe that with dedicated time and practice, anybody can become successful in trading. Anybody, like a grandma can literally do it. It just takes a lot of time and effort to learn how to do it. But understanding candlestick price action will severely help your trading journey. It severely helped my trading journey. I literally learned it, and a month after I learned candlestick trading, I became profitable. I passed my first prop firm account. So that is how impactful this information is. And I'm giving it to you for free. A lot of it. The second thing I want to mention is I am releasing amazing workout programs. As I've told you guys before, I am a certified personal trainer and a certified nutrition coach, but I've also been going to school for personal training. And shout out to my instructor, Paul, because he's given me hella golden nuggets throughout my whole journey in school. Because of that journey, I now have workout programs that can positively benefit everybody. And I mean it. Like, let me explain. I have a full body muscle building program, aka a hypertrophy program. I have a fat loss program, so if you want to lose 20 pounds, you get on that program. I've got a core program that'll help you develop a six-pack like this. And I got a booty building program if you're trying to get your Kim K on. And they all incorporate a little bit of cardio because that's also very much needed in everybody's life as well. I'm also providing nutrition guides. I'm also providing recovery guides. And this is just the beginning. It's only going to grow from here. I already know how impactful it's going to be for other people because of how impactful it was for me. Because look at this picture of me from last summer and look at this picture of me from now. This progress was specifically from my muscle building and full body workout program. One of the beauties about working out and being active is it does not matter what age you are. You honestly have to do it. You need to be active. So anybody can work out with these programs. As long as you are medically cleared to work out, these programs have the tremendous potential to positively impact your life. And I'm so serious when I say this. The number one thing that you must always remember throughout both programs, whether it's the trading program or whether it's the workout programs, you must always believe in yourself and your abilities and your ability to achieve any outcome that you want, okay? Because you absolutely can, but it's going to take time, and you need to understand that it's going to take time. But if you dedicate the time, the effort, and the dedication to doing it, eventually it's going to happen. So don't stop. Do not give up on yourself. I believe in you. You got to believe in you too, okay? And you do it with this, and you do it with this. I believe. I want to end this video by letting you know that you are worth it. You are beautiful. You are absolutely everything that you want and need to be. It's already there. You already have it. You just have to realize it. That's really all it is. And always remember, regardless of what you look like, you are beautiful and you are created in God's image. And God is perfect. He doesn't do no wrong. So you are perfect. You just have to realize that perfectness within you. Or another way to say it is you have to understand the confidence and the power that you have within you. My goal is to awaken that confidence and that power within you, because you truly have the power of the universe within you. You have the power of God within you. You got to understand it, man. You are one with the creator. You are a creator. So let me help you create the life that you want to create. Let's do it together. So go check out infinityian.com. Everything that you need is going to be there. And I hope to see you there. I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.